Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, Lord.
Jesus went down to Capernaum, a town of Galilee. He taught them on the Sabbath, and they were astonished at his teaching, because he spoke with authority. In the synagogue there was a man with the spirit of an unclean demon, and he cried out in a loud voice, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Be quiet, come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down in front of them and came out of him without doing him any harm. They were all amazed and said to one another, "What is there about his word? For with authority and power he commands the unclean spirits, and they come out." And news of him spread everywhere in the surrounding region. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
One of the things that is striking about the life of Jesus that I don't think gets talked about very often is that Jesus spoke with authority. He spoke and acted with authority. If you read the Gospels, one of the things you learn is that Jesus, many times, people were trying to trip him up. Many times people were trying to deceive him or ensnare him in a trap that would be difficult to get out of. For a long time, the Pharisees and Sadducees, they tried to find a way to have him arrested or stoned to death. And Jesus was always able to evade until it was his hour. And he made the decision to be handed over. When the demons would speak to Jesus, he did not converse with them. He silenced them. Christ was always in control wherever he went. He could not be influenced. He was the influencer. He spoke with authority. The Greek word for authority is exousia, which literally means from the person's being, or like from the person's character. In other words, authority, according to the Bible, according to the Greek language, authority isn't something that is bestowed upon somebody. It is something that exudes from someone. Authority. When we talk about imitating Christ, right, or being Christ-like, often we think about being kind, being compassionate. Obviously, those are good things. But we should also be people of authority. People who are not blown around by the winds of the culture. People who are not influenced, but people who are influencers. I love a quote from Chesterton and Fulton Sheen repeated very often. He said, only dead bodies go downstream. In order to go against the stream, you have to be alive. You have to have authority. And so many Christians just go down the stream. We should be men and women with authority. And even if we are not exorcists, we can still cast out the unclean spirits among us. In our age, one of the greatest weapons of the evil one is the weapon of confusion. There's so much confusion in our culture, and everything is being called into question. Things that have never been questioned before. And we allow these unclean spirits to just remain among us and to keep sowing confusion. We need to be able to speak with authority. The unclean spirit in the church is cynicism and division. And every Catholic parish is full of it. plenty of cynicism, plenty of division. What are you doing to cast out those spirits of cynicism, division? Part of our prayer every morning should be reflecting on that. What are the unclean spirits in my realm of influence? And how can I cast them away? How can I be a person of authority who just by my very presence and manner of being, the unclean spirits are silenced and kept at bay?